up every day and think about my future. Like where I'ma be in the next 5 years. Got a mind filled with ideas. They gon' hate from the jump. That's just how it is. So fuck what they think about you.
Wait, what? Anyway, we'll get to it. We'll discuss that after Welcome. I'm your host, Press. Sitting across from me is my fellow host, Jew. And this is Word to the Wise podcast.
Episode 8.
Episode 8.
For the damn fourth fucking time.
Alright, episode 8 point. Whatever.
5.
God damn.
Yeah, bro.
We back, man. We missed last week because little technical difficulties. We had to upgrade some equipment. Y'all can't really tell.
No.
From the front, it looks the same. From the side.
She thin as hell.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know about that.
Nah, I don't know about that.
None of that.
None.
Yeah.
But
what up with you, bro?
Same old shit, nigga. We talk every day, so you know what up with me.
I'm just trying to play the fake game with you for a change.
saying?
How you been, brother? Nigga. The fuck?
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
Off the rip, IG names on top. You know, I ain't even got to say so. It's up there.
Mm-hmm.
Get with it. Chapter 29 dropped damn near 3 months ago now. If you ain't got that, it should be up on the screen as well. Go cop that, stream that, support that. Videos coming soon, man. We just getting everything together.
I know that shit ain't been out long, but you know, I be around you, so I be hearing the new shit. I ain't gonna front, like I am ready for this new shit to get recorded.
Me
bro.
too,
like,
bro.
I'm
ready
ready
to go record that shit like
old shit.
now.
Not in a bad way, like
Nah.
your bad shit is very
We heard
streamable
the shit
or whatever,
before it
bro.
came out. Like I be in this bitch rapping it all the fucking time. So that shit is old as fuck now.
Yeah, that's literally what it be for me, man. I just get tired of hearing it. And then like I be hearing the shit you be rapping. Now like you just rapping some shit to me earlier. I'm like, I'm gonna go record this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, not to pull on my own coattail, as they say, but you know, I've been getting pretty good feedback from the current shit, and it ain't been out long, so I don't expect too much, and we ain't even dropped no videos, you know. What else? I don't know if you rock with us, if you rock with the podcast, we got new segments coming. In the near future. We missed last week with the podcast. Dude,
last couple weeks, actually.
A couple weeks.
Literally, bro.
It's all good, though. We catching up now, man. Like I said, we had to upgrade everything.
We ain't got no excuse now not to talk every fucking week.
Nah, every week.
Let's want us die. Yeah, I took it to this stream. So fucking what? Shit.
Like they say, knock on wood.
Yeah. Knock on the glass.
What you want to get into first, man? Big news. Big news.
Don't start with no dumb shit. Man. Talking about big news and say some dumb ass.
Nah, a whole lot of shit been going on this week, which is good. I guess should I start off with the bad news?
You could.
I am, because it happened this morning, I guess. 2 killed, 3 wounded in Santa Clarita, California. 14-year-old, 16-year-old dead school shooting.
What's the number I seen about 7?
Me too. I seen that too, but I guess it got confirmed. Like I just got off
they just
Google.
Be guessing. I think about 7 niggas got hit.
Yeah.
What?
At the time it was popping off, they were saying 7. I seen that too, and I guess they confirmed it now that it's tonight. And yeah, man. Oh, the shooter was actually 16 himself.
Yikes.
They said he is quote in grave condition after a self-inflicted gun wound. I didn't see whether it was to the head or what.
Yeah, like the chest or something.
Yeah,
all the more reason why we've had them conversations off camera why I can't kill myself. Like I don't want to kill myself. Let's put that out there. But if I did, I ain't got the heart to dolphin top myself or whatever.
I expressed that saying that term to Danica the other day. She could not stop laughing.
Yo, why the fuck we talking about the sad stuff making jokes? But my point was I was making a serious point, which is to say I can't blow my brains. Like I can't do that shit because if I don't die, I'm gonna be mad. I'm laying there twitching and tweaking out.
I'm gonna be mad,
bruh, man. And then what if nobody don't find me? Then I'm gonna just bleed to death.
You gonna die if nobody.
But it's gonna take me a while. Like whatever.
It depends on what you're using.
No, I seen the video.
It don't matter.
Long time ago, this nigga had a shotgun. He said, "Bow!" Shot himself in the face.
He made it.
He would live. He was saying like, "Oh,
I seen.
face
he
like
was
a
talking
cheese grater. He was fucked up.
I seen one recently. That shit took his whole top off. Like
this shit just.
I don't know if he didn't have the right shit. Bottom lip was all you seen left.
This nigga had like I don't say half
like,
his whole.
This nigga's wilding early.
Hey, whatever. Look, fast forward or something. But this nigga whole head was still there, but it was just like somebody took a big ass cheese grater and just his shit was hanging off. This was years ago though.
And he made it.
I don't know. He was sitting there like, I'm like, what the fuck do they do when you go to the hospital? Like, oh my god, get him to surgery stat.
You don't even have to say it. They just, all right, y'all know what to do. Yeah, fuck that.
Shit, don't let me something like, god damn.
But, and like they said, is in grave condition, so he's
exactly. He ain't
I
dead.
don't know what he's looking like right now.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
I know you heard about Lil Reese.
Yeah,
you know
what you say?
Get well soon type
Pop
shit.
Ray got shot.
I heard, you know what I'm saying, my sources. I think he was in Chicago. Well, how many times say I heard and I think? Whatever. But, you know, my sources ain't always on point.
Right,
But nah, what I heard was that somebody was chasing him down the street or something like that, let off like 12 shots.
Damn.
I guess they might have hit him and then ran up on him. Somebody stood over him with like a little rifle and shot him one time in the neck or something.
I mean, he's known as a nigga that's in the streets. And all karma ain't good karma, so.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm not saying the nigga deserved it.
Nah, never that. But, I mean, he might did. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, regardless, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the man, so I say, you know, get well soon.
Yeah, I don't know
prayers
much
of
about
all that shit they say, but, you know.
I don't really know shit about Reese. Like, I've seen him on some videos, you know. I know he part of the whole Chirac movement. And
I'll be real with you, too, speaking of this real quick, and we can move on or whatever. Like, when people get shot or something happen to people, this might sound fucked up, but I don't care. This ain't about Reese. This is generally now. I don't really like to say how they get well soon, rest up. Because let's just say he was like a little crazy killer that killed 4-5 people. You know what I'm saying? Like for no reason. Even if he gangbanging, I get it. But if you was really just putting in work, and then that shit come back to you, why am I like, get well? Like, nah, you kind of deserve that shit. You feel me? If you was putting in work on other people, these niggas put in work on you, it's like, that's full circle to me.
Yeah. And
again, I'm not talking about him.
When I seen the news, like, I wasn't shocked.
I wasn't either. That's when I said, like, oh, word Reese. Like, that's literally what I said. Oh, word Reese. Damn, I wonder if he gonna die. Like, not on the funny shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Because, you know, niggas lost Nip this year and all that shit.
Yeah,
like,
man.
he ain't Nip, but I'm saying, like, you know, there's people out there that love him the same way people love Nip. But it's people out there that love Reese when they love Nip, nigga. Like,
ties back into what you were saying.
Yeah.
Well, not saying Nip deserved it. No.
Nah. Well, don't say what I was saying. Bitch, I ain't whack.
But that's what I was about to get into. What Wax said about bruh.
This nigga trying to play
he was like, bruh, like, Shitty Cuz did what he had to do. And if you really look at it from all perspectives, if you a real nigga and you know you ain't snitch, nigga call you a snitch, what you gonna do to him?
Yeah. Or even if you did snitch,
he
you
pull
just
your
feel
G
violated.
card. Yeah, he just violated you. So
like,
what you gonna do?
Now, this nigga trying to call me a bitch now. I did tell him them, but I ain't soft. And then you go grab a pistol.
Facts.
Hey man, this shit. The streets is not a nice place. So.
And time back into this, I wonder what they did to this 16-year-old to make him hop up and start blasting niggas in school.
Yeah, I always feel like most of the time, if I had to bet money on one category, I'd be feeling like they'd probably be getting bullied. Like, you know, nerd.
And do you think?
Or maybe he just depressed, going through shit. Like, I'm gonna take people with me.
He could have been going through shit at home. Yep. These teachers wasn't paying that shit no mind. He could have been seeing a guidance counselor that won't paying him no mind. I know
that was giving him bullshit advice.
I've been in school. I've been in that scenario. Like,
some time.
Teachers treat the smart students like pets. Guidance counselors do not give guidance. Nah. They just there for their jobs. They probably peeled up their damn selves, you know.
You know, I dropped out of school. We both did, but we got our diplomas.
Right. I got my GED.
Yeah. But yeah, I got
joking, y'all. I'm not that stupid. GED, damn.
Yeah, for real. Like, this dumbass nigga. I'm never gonna stream his music. Unsubscribe. Like, relax. They really got a 120 anyway. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when before I dropped out and shit and got my diploma from home. As if it fucking matters, but
I tried that in court. They said, nah, nigga, you not taking the easy route. Shit. You go to school.
Oh no, for sure. No, fuck that. I'm telling you, once I was in school, I realized my cousin got his shit from home. I said, oh, I'm not walking on that stage. And I started working at 16.
Well, there's a stage to walk for the GED shit, too. You think I attended that shit?
I used to even be like, this how much this kind of will lead into the anxiety stuff if you want. But that's how much anxiety I had. Like, I was like, yo, when I graduate, like, I'm going to be happy to get the fuck up out of here, but I ain't trying to walk across stage. And then you start, what if I trip? What if I shake it? What if my hands claiming? Like, all type of dumb shit. So,
and I seen motherfuckers do stupid shit on stage. I seen niggas try to do a backflip, land dead on his head.
I seen that shit too. Somebody land on their neck or something like that. But
I get it. You was lit in high school. I get it.
What I was gonna say though about the guidance counselor, the dude I talked to before I dropped out and shit and got my shit from home, he was pretty cool. Like, he gave some I don't say get decent advice, but he really talked to me and was like, "Why you want to do it? Whatever." I told him straight up, like,
drop out.
yeah, I was like, "Cause fuck." It's like, I was like, nah,
fuck school.
yeah,
That's
but
why.
I really was like, I don't care about school no more. And I had a whole plan. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was good, but man, fuck all that shit. Look, stay in school, kids. I'm gonna feed y'all that bullshit. Stay in school, whatever. It ain't bullshit, but whatever.
I was about to say bullshit.
Man, look,
Damn.
you know, look, I'm keeping it G, y'all.
Damn.
Whatever.
See
Anyways,
the generation.
play with me. Yeah, look, this nigga can't even talk shit correctly. Go ahead now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that shit, I'm telling you straight up, again, leading into the anxiety shit, I was not trying to walk across no motherfucking stage. Cause like, I really be like, I was going to be like, I'm sick on my graduation. There's some bullshit, some dumb shit. Just mail it to the house. I remember asking somebody, like, what did they do with the diploma? They're like, oh, they mail it to you. Word.
Facts.
I was like, if I graduate, like, that's how much I didn't give a fuck. Now, I probably would have sucked it up, pause, and went and did the shit. But in that moment, fuck this damn
Said,
walking across.
fuck walk across the stage. I walk to the mailbox.
Fuck it. It ain't that far.
They
Shit.
probably email them shits now.
Probably you print the bitch out or something. Go down to your local library and print the bitch out.
God damn.
Oh, yeah,
but
man.
you know, back to the whole guidance counselor. So I want to see why this 16-year-old want to know why he did this. Or what are the motives? Not saying he's right. He should have picked up that
Nah.
dial and went to work. I wonder what he was shooting with. But it don't matter. Don't matter.
This brings up an even bigger conversation, but go ahead.
Yeah.
About gun control and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Not that gun
What's
control's bullshit.
what's California's laws on guns anyway? Like,
Yeah, as far as I know, you're not supposed to. Like, I think you can get it to have it in the house, but you definitely not supposed to have it on your person. I mean, he's in school. He ain't supposed to have it anyway.
okay.
Damn, just feel like deja vu. Like, I specifically remember saying that phrase. Whatever.
Cool.
But, yeah, but, nah, like, as far as I know, you're not supposed to have it, like, how we can walk around with the shit
Yeah.
dangling out of our pocket.
Yeah,
or
see,
whatever.
baby.
Feel me? But,
Proud to be. That's an American. I'm proud to be a North Carolinian.
but yeah, man, I wouldn't know these specific laws too. Niggas about to go right into the song.
Well, at least I know I'm free.
Whoever
If
wrote
I'm
that,
white.
that's bullshit.
If I'm white.
Yeah, that shit's capped like hell. It's not free. This bitch. Who the fuck wrote
Nigga, we
that
barely
bullshit?
got. Well, I ain't gonna say we barely got freedom of speech. Nigga, we got Twitter, but we get. Let's not get into that.
Yeah. You get some
Anxiety.
stuff for that,
All right, let's jump back in the hip hop news.
too. Yeah,
Or she's not hip hop. What is? I've never even heard a song.
I'm pretty sure you have, man. Summer Walker, pretty.
She all on the radio.
Mm-hmm. She got a few joints.
Well, at work they play the radio a lot, so I'm pretty.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say you probably heard that shit.
Well,
You just didn't pay no attention.
Summer Walker. Everybody talking about Summer Walker.
Mm-hmm.
She canceled her. She canceled 2 dozens of her shows because of social anxiety, and she said, this is what she said. And I
Yeah, I
quote,
seen a little clip. Yeah.
she said, "I'm not going to be able to finish this tour because it doesn't really coexist with my social anxiety and my introverted personality." Then she said, "I'm a person. I have feelings. I get tired. I get sad, and it's just a lot." My thing is, I was gonna be like, "What do you think?" I'm gonna go ahead and get.
Yeah, for sure.
You sign up for this shit, and I understand the whole social anxiety thing. We kind of just crossed that real fast, but it wasn't. We didn't get into what our opinions of social anxiety, but you sign up for it. If I'm pretty sure you knew what you were getting into. Especially as an artist, you know, people can go
Debatable.
crazy. You know, they talked about her show these meet and greets. She don't hug the fans. They said she spoke every few people. She stayed 5 minutes. You will lose fans because these fans love you.
Yeah.
But if she didn't want this life, she probably should have just not signed that contract or just worked a 9 to 5 and stayed in a regular life.
Yeah, I like talking about shit off camera so you can steal my whole.
Oh no, I did not.
We talked about that the other day when Trey was in here.
No, this has been my stance on it though. Regardless.
Scott, this nigga steal my shit, y'all.
Nah, not at all.
Stealing my shit.
Not at all.
But on some real shit though, like, nah, I pretty much feel the same way. But like when I said debatable, it was about damn, what did you just say? I was trying to take in everything you said. Social anxiety. Fuck, I can't remember. But basically, what you said about she shouldn't have signed the contract. I definitely believe that, but I know what it was. You said she probably knew what it was before she signed or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, because like everybody, even you as an artist, everybody think they know what it's gonna be like to make it and be famous and da da da. Depending on the level of fame you got, bro.
True that.
Like for example, you got a family. Can you imagine being? It's one thing if you pop and got a buzz. That's cool. can you imagine you, the girl, and the baby out, and motherfuckers, running up, wanting to argue, he's so cute, when they're trying to touch your baby and all this weird shit, and like, trying to talk to your girl or whatever the fuck.
That's what you got a bodyguard for.
Everybody don't got money for a bodyguard though. Like that's why I guess it depends on how popular you are. So okay, even if you are, you could say that's what the bodyguard for. That ain't gonna stop 10 people, 5 people, from running up on you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got 3, 4, you still got to deal with the fact of, man, I can't even go to fucking Disney World.
I was just about to say the exact same shit.
I can't even go to fucking Disney World, Disneyland without renting a bitch out or walking around with 4 big diesel motherfuckers.
And I'm pretty sure that shit gets. I'm sure if you don't have social anxiety. That shit is like exciting at first, I get to sign all this shit, fans running up, goddamn, everybody want to take a picture of me. It feels good, but after a while, that shit does get old, man. It has to get old.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think off the rip, like I think the love is cool and shit. Like I think you're appreciative of it, but for me, it's like I already like being by myself a lot, so I don't really see me like. Let's say I make great music or something. I don't really see me wanting to do it. Like I really felt where she was coming from. Like again, I do feel like, yo, you signed up for it. Like I put you like this: when you deal with any job, whether you work at a fast food place,
anything,
a grocery store, whatever, you're gonna have to deal with bosses having favoritism. You gonna have to deal with coworkers you don't like.
You shouldn't have signed
customers and shit. You shouldn't have filled out the app. You know what I'm saying? And went there for the interview, and they told you gonna make $10 an hour, whatever.
Have you signed a few more papers?
You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have did that shit. And if you do feel that way about it, guess what you can do when you work at the grocery store? Quit and go find somewhere else to work. Guess what you can do as an artist? You can stop. Well, kinda, because you got a contract.
I was about to say it's a little bit.
I mean, you can just stop making music. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But
my thing
that money gonna drop at some point.
Yeah, I don't know what her contract consists of. Obviously, I ain't looking to that. I ain't dig that deep into it.
That's a fact.
But it's like, what happens if you owe your record label 24 shows and you ain't even put that in, like, because you're tired?
You can eventually
make up.
I think you can eventually, that's what I'm about to say, go back on the road at some point and make up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks because I don't know exactly how that shit go, but I mean, certain venues probably have already maybe sold tickets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe now they got to get the money back or whatever. I don't really know how that go. How far in advance did you get the front end? And, you go there a lot of times, you get the back end. Like, I don't know if she got to pay some of that money back or whatever the case may be, because you making these people lose out on money too.
Hell yeah.
So
they taking like a bigger. They losing out more than you, obviously.
For real, because you still gonna stream and you could go pop back up
40%, whatever she get.
You know what I'm saying? She could be like, I canceled, and then a week later, she's like, all right, I'm good, I'm back on the road. Them motherfuckers can't re-book and get that venue back.
And they could be assholes about it. They're probably working with it. Like, we understand, you're going through some things.
Who you talking about, like the label and shit?
Yeah. It
for
depends.
Sure.
They could be complete assholes about it. Like, hell nah, we're gonna take your ass to court if you don't fulfill this.
Sometimes, like they say, the workhorse got to work, so they might put you out there like, I don't give a fuck about
you signed this contract.
Like,
you was happy when you signed that motherfucker. Now we got you on the road. You all, I don't want to talk to fans. I'm not trying to diss people with social anxiety and shit.
I feel you, bro. Like,
I've had anxiety, but I don't think it's that heavy on me.
I don't know how bad my shit is. I ain't been in that situation, and I keep myself out of them situations.
I mean, you seen, like, of course I was high, but you seen there was a little bit of performance I had to do. I didn't know I was gonna have to do the performance though.
Yeah, no, you want to know something funny about that?
That's what gave me anxiety. But you
want to know something funny about that? Like I remember seeing it on your face. Like when he said that shit, I was even like, oh word. Like, 'cause we think
you had it.
Yeah, like we was thinking like, but no, literally it went.
That was a listening part.
It was like where motherfuckers get their USBs and shit, like play the music, but then it's like, oh niggas gonna perform. I was like, oh word. I'm like. Literally,
you see me high chilling. I'm ready to listen.
Literally, my shit. You had to see everybody's reaction. He said, "You got to perform." You like, "Whoa, bro! I ain't know we had to perform." Like, I seen on your face, and my shit went, "Oh, word!" I'm like, "Shit, glad it ain't me." You know what I'm saying? For real, because I was like, I would do that shit. Like, I can't do it, bro. Like, and I remember he was like, "Oh yeah, bro. If you want, we can." He's like, "If you want, bro, we could go and." Oh yeah, I forgot
we can deal with that.
Oh, no, I'm keeping
Next
that,
episode.
No, I'm keeping that bitch lit. You feel me? I need to make sure so they're recording correctly. But yeah, man, that anxiety shit ain't no joke, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm just not I just ain't a fan of like a bunch of people and certain shit. Like, don't mean I can't deal with it, but that's why I say.
Obviously, I hopped up to end the story.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I hopped up and performed with no issue, but
for sure.
I think it was because I was already high, and then it caught me. I wasn't ready for it. If I would have came high and knew that I was gonna be performing, I would have had time to think about what I was gonna say before they play my shit. I would just put on the spot, and I want to try to rep where I'm from, from the 252, blah blah blah. I was put on the spot. I did just fine though.
Oh yeah,
I might put the video out. Fuck
yeah,
it.
just
But,
because
you know,
so you insert the shit here a little bit.
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
performance.
a little clip.
But on some real shit though, like I would say, yeah, you did just fine with it. But you had a little time to prepare, as he told you, because you didn't go. A few people went ahead of you, and it was some bad people.
Yes.
Yeah, your boy.
I also had the luxury of skipping a few people. Shout out to my boy Joey Bars. But
yeah, man.
overall that wasn't shit.
Yeah, man. All in all though, with that shit, that social anxiety shit, bro, I'm cool. Like I really think about that shit. Like again,
I still got it.
I'm on both sides of the coin when it comes to just using her or you or whoever. Like for one, if I just use her, if you sign the contract and all that shit, hey, look, this is what comes with it. You got to fight through it, deal with it.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, I feel her because I'm like, I'm not with that shit either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be around the people meeting all these, I don't say weirdos, but not these random motherfuckers. Some of them are weird.
Yeah.
Even these people
she
love
in the
you.
industry.
They're random as hell. Like,
I'm sure she running.
but I'm talking about the fans.
Yeah,
like,
them. No,
that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what I'm saying. Now, some of them, most of them people there love you. They not here to do no harm.
I get if you don't want them touching you. I totally understand.
Yeah, bro.
But I keep putting butt on it. But like these people, like they don't make you first and foremost. Like you make the music, you did the shit yourself.
Yeah.
But they make you.
Oh, I know what you're
if
saying.
you didn't make that shit, they wouldn't be loving you like this. And
if
they're
it
excited
to
to see you,
and
man.
Paying to come see you, you wouldn't make that money either. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. They don't make you, but
there are artists out here that's willing to kill for your fans. They can't even make nearly the hot music you make. They can't do that shit.
Yeah. And some of them got just as great music, but it'll never be heard. They'll never be successful.
No.
So when they see you go, I'm canceling my tours because of social anxiety, they go, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
so maybe she needs somebody in her corner to come to her and probably let her know, girl, you blessed. Like, you know,
but
you need to relax.
Don't change how I feel. Like, yeah, I can know I'm blessed. I still don't want to be around these motherfuckers.
Nah, it's
bro.
still...
Like, it's a hell of a thing to do. It's a hell of a thing to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really.
Hope all goes well for her and she hop back up and jump back on tour and make that bread.
Yeah, for sure. But
hopefully her label don't try to beat her for it.
Yeah, man. I don't think they'll do nothing too crazy. Like I don't think they're like, oh well. I don't think they'll force you to do none of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to get back out there and make that money. We we gave you the advance, and I don't think they'll do you like that because they feel like you ain't gonna have good performances and shit like that.
Especially with the state of mental health, and everybody want to talk about it now, so they gonna keep that in mind with her. Hopefully,
yeah, definitely.
Stay on the hip hop news, I guess. All right, so Fabulous went on. He went on Nori. That's Nori, right?
Drink.
He went on. Yeah, okay. He went on that podcast and stated that he paid Lil Wayne back in '99 $100,000 for a feature, and also
I think the song never came out, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Okay.
Yeah, and they also requested 4 bottles of Cristal. He said Wayne came in. Now this $100,000 came out of his budget, not the label. He said Wayne came in 15 minutes, did his verse, bounced. He didn't even chop it up. Yeah. Yo, and now keep in mind, y'all, this is 99, 2000 Wayne, like Hot Boys, braids.
I was like, damn, they was getting 100 back then. Though.
Yeah, back then. Good God.
Yeah. What was you getting in like 2010 and shit?
And like that was not even nearly the prime of his career.
Yeah.
But just I try to put myself in Fab's shoes and like, damn, like Fab was young too. He just had, what he dropped?
He just hadn't been popular.
Holla Back Youngin. He had that out. I think that was one of his first hits.
Yeah, he was just really getting in the game for
him. But damn, Wayne ain't even chop it up with you.
But like, honestly, at the end of the day, for lack of a better phrase, business is business. But I would have been kind of like, damn, my nigga, like. For real, but Fab won't popping like that. I didn't know you. Like this is a label obligation.
And he did go on to do a lot more songs with Fab.
Yeah. I'm about to say, and they cool now. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess they cool. Like
so, Wayne was probably on. He galloped through on his high horse. You know what I'm saying? He probably walked in there with Turk and them.
That's what I said. Yeah, all the hot blood.
They hyped him up. Well, go and wold it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't talking like that then.
I don't give a fuck. This the Wayne was
But that's crazy. I guess that was the case, but you know, it worked out in Fab favor because he ain't get salty about it and throw dirt on the nigga name and
that could easily started a beef.
Yeah,
especially after the record don't get clear to come out.
As bitter as that would have made me, I would have started beef with Wayne.
Fact,
I'd have dropped a couple of diss tracks and went straight for Hot Boys.
Yeah,
that's some old foo shit. You can't just. You can, because it's
a
business.
lot of money, too, to think about that
but
shit.
Yeah, I invested
it was something
else
I was going to say about it, but I can't remember.
And then the song ain't drop at that.
Yeah, that's the thing that gets me. And
I want to hear this verse. I want to hear this $100,000 verse.
Right, I got to.
God feel me? Damn, Wayne.
But yeah, man, like I said, business is business at the end of the day, but...
And speaking of Wayne, man, I hate to jump subjects like that, but I ain't really had too much other than that. Like, it's just some fuck shit. Like, it's not no fuck shit, because it's business. No. They took the bottles with them and all.
I was just about to say that.
15 minutes. That's some shit.
I be even wondering what was that little 15 minutes like. What was the conversation, y'all interaction for 15?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, what was the nigga talking about? Like,
did he even say he ain't chop it up with you, so it's like
he probably wasn't. Yeah, what's up? You know, dap him up.
I'm wheezy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck. And then he probably went up in there. Maybe he wrote his verse there. I don't know. Maybe already had a written verse. They probably drank, smoked a little bit.
Yeah.
Fab probably asked him a bunch of shit like, I love that Hot Boys album. You know, on some like
huge fan, by the way.
You know, shit like, oh yeah, a lot of people are. You know, he probably a dickhead or something. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's plenty of y'all.
Speaking in third person and shit.
How long you been doing this? Oh, all right, open that bottle. You know what I'm saying? He smoke a blunt, go in there, rap. All right, we out this bitch.
Good God. Didn't he have enough time to get drunk?
And he said, grab the bottles. Whoa, leave me one, nigga. Damn.
At least.
You a stingy bitch. I bet you Fab was talking mad shit when he walked out. I bet you was like, fuck, nigga. Whatever. Yeah, I bet you
every fucking right.
Wayne would be all type of fuck.
He just like that song didn't get released, them diss tracks didn't get released.
Oh right, exactly. He probably drop that beat.
I don't blame
quick.
you, Fab.
Yeah,
F-O-B-O.
it all worked out. Like you said, worked out in his favor though.
Even though your shit spelled wrong. Anyway, no track with Fab. All right, but
no track with Fab. No track with Fabulous.
But huge fan. Don't do me like Wayne did you.
No, you definitely get done like that. You definitely get done like that.
Speaking of Wayne, man, I heard he's supposed to drop some dedication.
11? Nah, what is it, about 6, 7?
Something 5.
Nah, 5 already dropped. Oh wait, I'm thinking on Carter 5. Maybe, I don't know.
I think 5. I think it's 5.
Hey, whatever.
Man.
Look, I ain't been keeping no Wayne in a few years
hit
now.
To the new school, y'all. Wayne's old. All right.
That's a fact. He really. I had to comprehend what you said.
Wayne look old as fuck, yo.
Cause aging badly.
I don't even want a feature.
Well, no Lil Wayne, Young Money.
Nah, but Wayne look bad, man. I hope. I thought he got off of that shit.
We got
man.
the first time, relax. This is us.
But I love Wayne, man. Don't get it twisted. I love that, Lil Wayne. In other news, marks off checklist.
This nigga.
Well, still ties into Wayne, Young Money. Drake got booed off stage at a I almost said Tyler Perry concert. Tyler the Creator concert.
Tyler Perry, okay.
And then after the after he gets booed off stage, I think they wanted Frank Ocean or some shit.
That's what they thought was coming out because he said special guest, and they're like, "Oh shit, it's Frank, nigga." And then Drake came in like, "Man, what the fuck?"
And he was up there. I watched the video. It was like on some like, if y'all want me to keep performing, let me know. If not,
I'm out.
Yeah,
I see the video.
Boo! Fuck out of here! And then he was like, he was basically like, so, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
All right, so and I guess he always ended shit by saying, I go by the name of Drake, da 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 da, and then he leaves.
I can see that.
And then later,
nigga, we know who you is, nigga.
Later, he dropped a track and was like, "It's funny how ocean of people don't want to see you."
No, he didn't.
I was like, "Nah, he didn't."
No, he didn't.
I seen that meme.
I know, but that's why I was gonna let you get it off.
I was crying. It's funny how an ocean of people don't want to see you. It sounds like some shit Drake would say though.
If he says it in the song, I'm not gonna be surprised.
Nah, if he, or at least makes an ocean or something about it, crowd booing him. He gonna throw that out there in the song.
That is pretty hard, especially considering they wanted to see Frank Ocean. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I think what he say, it was like don't quote me on it, like a humbling experience.
Mm-hmm. It was like a moment of a humbling experience or a moment of humility. One of those. Yeah. The same shit.
I mean, who the fuck boos Drake? If Drake says y'all want me to perform, y'all better say
Nah,
Hell yeah.
Not
But that ain't
when-
what they paid for, my
yeah,
nigga.
Not when we won.
We Frank Ocean, Tyler Creator fans in this bitch.
Yeah, our
So I
Future
get they
shit, so-
stance.
And that's the thing.
And Drake wanna
they
take
said,
the spotlight.
I've never been a listener really of Frank Ocean music. Like I've never really heard the songs that everybody love, but
Hey, I heard
they
some
said
fire.
he been dropping some songs lately or something like that. I said he been dropping, bitch.
Siri knows
Anyway.
ass.
Man, for real.
See?
I'm ready to
See,
work.
we got more listeners than you think.
Yeah. But yeah, he been dropping music lately, so that's why I think they were like, yeah, man, let's go to the show, blah blah blah. Oh, Tyler gonna have this person, that person, whatever.
Right.
Oh shit, special guest tonight, closing it out type shit. Oh, it's about to be fucking Frank.
It's false advertisement, my G.
Yeah, nah, that's for you to assume. He didn't say who. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he didn't.
Nah, that was for y'all. He was just like a special guest is coming. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? That's for y'all. Y'all was assuming shit, nigga. Like,
Okay, see?
yeah,
It's be backstories that people don't
Yeah.
tell in that shit.
yeah.
But
What I heard, he didn't say Frank's coming. That's just what they assume. You know?
Okay, I still don't give it. You
But
don't
Drake's
boo, you
still
don't
one of the
boo
biggest
Drake.
artists on the planet, bro. Like,
He
You
gave
think they'll
y'all
be-
like
but when
Don't
you
let me go
expect
down
this,
his track
it's
record.
like if you. Well, I won't use that. But I was about to use like an example of cars or something, but you can't really do that because if you're expecting this car and you get that car, you probably gonna boo it. But the point being, if you really thought you was getting this present and you get something else, you would deal with it maybe. But you
yeah,
ain't gonna be,
yeah, fast. Like
So that's what I'm saying. They could have
for
dealt
Christmas,
with it,
you expecting a PlayStation, you get Xbox. It's like
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
You
still
know what I'm
rapping.
saying?
I'm
Yeah,
still playing
I still got me a
online.
game system.
I
Yeah,
still
you know
got
what I'm
2K,
saying?
goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I get it. You know,
Yeah,
either way, my nigga, that's Drake.
you're
but-
right. But
Fans is fans. I mean,
Right.
Drake do be trying to be in like Toronto. He was all in that. Like, of course they won a championship, but he was all in that mix. People weren't liking that shit either. People was booing Drake for that. Like,
I mean, he did play a little role there and shit.
Yeah.
You know, he's like
and he's
the
part ownership of
ambassador,
the team.
some shit
Yeah,
like
ambassador.
that.
So that's
Some shit like
that's
that.
dope of him.
Yeah,
That
you
nigga
expect him to
run
be there.
Toronto,
You know what I'm
boy.
saying?
That nigga run Canada. You
Yeah.
better not never say nothing bad about Drake in Canada.
I think I go to Canada right now and say, "All hail Drake."
You know, hell right with
Yeah,
you.
for real. What else on the agenda?
I'm not gonna jump back to the sad news. I'm gonna get out of that with the shooting and shit. Man. That's just wild. All right,
I don't even know what other sad news you talking about. But
man.
I mean, you ain't gotta say it.
No, I'm not.
Just text it to me.
Text it to me. Let's jump to this. All right, so everybody, I probably should have jumped on this off the rip, but Disney Plus dropped.
Oh, okay.
Everybody hype as fuck, and I get it.
Nigga, this modern nostalgia. You know what? The fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, they're a perfect company of modern nostalgia. They got all the old
perfect.
shit, and then they got all the
Everything
Avengers,
from the 90s, all that good
They
shit.
got all
yeah.
the Avengers. Man, I seen shit up there like I was like, oh shit, Flub right this bitch. Like I ain't seen certain shit in years. I ain't had no reason to watch them. I'll probably watch that shit. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, but it's like, you couldn't watch that? That wasn't already streamable.
where? It's
Like
not
I
on
could
Hulu.
already stream stream.
Where?
I could
It ain't on
already
Hulu.
stream.
It ain't on Netflix.
All of the Avengers was on Netflix.
No, I was talking about like old stuff like Flubber or
Flubber
Aladdin.
could have been. Aladdin was on.
No, it's not.
All I
If it
know
was,
is
they took that shit off.
a lot of the shit I have seen up there was on Netflix at some point, and
At some point, that's the thing. Now, as long as you had this, you can watch that shit every
and
day. if you
I'd
want.
hate to be this nigga, but like, bro, you can watch some of these episodes on YouTube, my guy.
True, but you can't watch it all on YouTube. That's the thing. So, if I can watch some, that's cool. I watch what I can on YouTube.
Yeah.
But then, what about the shit I can't watch?
Not the shit on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
We gonna be on it.
And my thing is like when it comes to Netflix, like okay, you can say what's so great on Netflix right now. Netflix got a bunch of random shit right
They
now.
do, but Dion Cole stand up is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I don't know where else to get that.
Fire Stick. Nigga, fuck you talking about? Yeah, nigga. But as far as streaming platforms,
Legally, let's
right,
talk legal.
That is legal. I'm legally hacking your shit. Shit, or they did. But no, I'm legally streaming.
You
it.
know, I think they teamed up with Nickelodeon, so Netflix ain't gone quite yet.
That's your only fighting chance, nigga.
Nickelodeon got some shit. I hope they bring it out.
For sure.
I hope they bring back the old all that like episodes. Like I was a huge fan. Like
yeah.
Nickelodeon had some Invaders M. I was a huge fan.
I never watched that. Rugrats, of course. That's
Rugrats,
classic.
who the fuck wasn't?
But it's funny, like a lot of that shit, like example with Disney, like I started watching Smart Guy, or whatever, you know, just to watch it and see how it looked. Like, okay, this is my shit. Like I remember this shit.
Yeah,
It gives me that nostalgic feeling.
yeah.
But I be thinking about other shit, and it's like I seen something there like Recess. I probably would watch some of the episodes just to take me back,
Recess.
but like yo, I don't think I'm about to be just laying there watching.
No,
it,
that's what I'm getting at. I don't think that's me.
For Rugrats and Invaders Zim.
No,
you gonna
not.
watch some of it, but you ain't gonna just sit. That's why I feel like that's more so for you to put your son on. Till he 3.
Yeah,
like,
Invaders Zim
this
actually
real
touched
shit.
on Netflix not long ago, and I was actually watching it. And I was like, yeah,
I just watched that shit to take me back. Like,
yeah,
damn,
that's
that shit
all.
crazy.
That's all. I don't think I'm just gonna be hopping up and going to watch Goofy. With Goofy, I might try it out one more time, but then what? Like I'm expecting Disney to have all the new shit too. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
But I don't think I'm gonna go back too much and be. I feel like it's all being overhyped. That's all.
I mean, I guess it depends on how much you like. Like, I know a girl right now that's like loving that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because she loves
And that's
all
cool.
that Alice in
That's cool.
Wonderland. You know,
Because
who
everybody
is.
ain't me. So
Like
I
you
get that.
know what you like. You feel?
I get the hype.
Yeah, you know what you like, and you know, and if Disney got it, then it's like, oh God, I'm in love. I get to watch all these old ass shits I remember, especially if you around our age, 27, 28, 29.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get to watch
Hell
all these
yeah.
old movies that you grew up watching, and then you get to watch again the modern shit, being all the Avengers and.
I went up there today.
What's that shit? Frozen or some shit.
Frozen.
Like that?
Oh,
All that
it's
type
funny.
of
My
shit.
girl just texted me. They dropping the Frozen 2 sometime in
I ain't
December.
seen none of that shit.
Sometime in December.
I ain't seen none of that.
No, I don't really. I've been around it.
I was about to say, you
It
told me
ain't-
one year you dressed up as the Frozen girl for Halloween.
If you don't get the fuck out, April. That's not April, is it? No, no.
Because I'm not fooling,
Don't
nigga.
play, nigga. Cute.
It was a private party. He wore that shit to whatever. I guess I shouldn't have said. I'm just playing y'all. It's jokes. So yeah, you see how you be trying to lie on me? That shit don't feel good. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the
I
gun,
do do
motherfucker.
that shit, yeah.
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got
I
the gun.
was
boy.
originally planning to open the whole podcast
Just dumb
up
shit.
saying something stupid. I had it in my head
That's what you
earlier,
know
and
for.
I had a brain cramp before, right when we was recording. I was like, "Fuck, I can't think of it. Can't fry his ass."
Like, he know what the fuck going on. Your
But,
brain made you forget that.
Ha.
Your brain don't want them problems, nigga. Your brain don't want to deal with the shit your body will have to deal with when I put these motherfucking paws on you, boy. You know what happened the other week now?
Look, we're gonna cut this off.
What I tell you,
I know you like to do shit
you
for the
get
camera.
beat
and
slam
film.
on this motherfucking table. You heard? What this nigga talk about? Shit.
Speaking of overhyped, you know,
Overhyped. Let's see.
well, you vegan, so I don't expect you to be on the shit.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I
Popeyes
fluctuate. Vegetarian vegan.
came back out with the sandwich. It never left. They just ran
I know
out
what you're
because
saying.
I guess they put crack in it or something, man.
They had to
Niggas
go
out here
cook up some
wildin'.
more crack.
Looking goofy. And, I mean, I guess it's living up to the hype. I've been seeing people.
Most people I've seen said it's good. I've seen some people say, "Oh, it ain't all that."
Yeah,
You
I've
know?
seen a few. That's a few.
That's my thing. Yeah, it's the
majority of people
majority,
are saying,
yeah.
because I hadn't tried it yet.
You haven't, or you had it.
I thought about it. Matter of fact,
I thought you said you was gonna have it one day.
I will. And even on Facebook, I'm like, no, I'm not eating this shit.
Yeah.
I'm not looking like
Took
no
a stand.
But
Took a
god
stand.
damn, everybody, man. I know people personally is doing reviews on this shit. And it's like, yo, it's it. My barber was like, yo, they ain't.
Poor chickens. Y'all should just let them animals.
They getting chopped at a high rate right now, boy.
I ain't gonna front if I ate the shit. Like, I'm for one. Let's get it clear. I'm not
If
about to be.
it is chicken.
Yeah, I'm not about to go and like stand outside for an hour for some crack chicken. Bro.
No,
I got a lot of time on my hands, but I'm not doing it. That's not how I'm wasting an hour. But you know, if I put up there late night shit and they about close, 5-10 minutes till they close. Oh, ain't nobody here. Run up in there real quick, grab it, bitch. But I'm not about to fucking go out my way for it.
Nah, I don't see myself beating nobody ass for it.
These niggas is crazy, bro.
Yeah, and it ain't just black folk. It's videos of white folk
The
fighting
white
each
people
other
getting it in too.
Yeah,
The white people going crazy. They out here calling people niggers and getting slammed on their fucking
right
head
in
and shit.
Popeyes. Like Popeyes ain't in a bunch of black folk in Popeyes as is. Y'all wildin'.
That shit ain't got crack. That shit got steroids, and
It's
that's why
got
they feeling
something.
brave. Nigga start. Then nigga take a bite of that chicken. Move, niggers. Oh, what the fuck wrong with him? He start going. Think he the Hulk. Okay.
They put the motherfucking heart of the chicken. Well, technically they say chicken. Anyway,
What?
they when you call somebody chicken,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm
'cause
saying?
they
You ain't got no heart.
Yeah.
But anyway, what was I getting at? But they're saying that, and this is with every fast food thing though. This article came out saying that it has like 35 chemicals and shit, but so does Chick-fil-A, so does you see KFC trying to keep up out this bitch. You see they doing the donut chicken sandwich now.
They don't.
I can't front, that shit do sound good to me. Donut and chicken.
No, it's just like chicken and waffles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never understood
never
the
done
premise of
chicken
that.
and waffles.
Yeah.
I guess it's
Like
a great
even making
combination.
shit at home, I never understood. Like I never been in there and been like, you know, like back in the day, like, I'll make some chicken and be like, yo, don't forget the waffles, man. Like I never done that shit.
No, I don't think I've ever had chicken and waffles together. Chicken never looked at as breakfast. Never looked at waffles as lunch. But I will eat waffles for lunch.
I was about to say I eat breakfast food at any time.
I'll
nigga.
eat pizza for breakfast.
So that's the whole thing. It's like, why not eat some chicken and waffles for dinner? But it just sounds weird. Like I be wondering about shit like that. Who came up with that combination? You feel me? Like,
Right.
who the fuck
For
was
it to
sitting there
fly
like-
so long and still be a thing, it must be pretty good.
Oh, I don't doubt that it's good, but I'm just like, who the fuck came up? Who was sitting there like, you know what would go good with this chicken? Some waffles, and then like,
Didn't this nigga Ludacris have an album named Chicken and Beer?
yeah, I was about to say, I almost said chicken and waffle, but yeah, it was chicken and beer.
Yeah,
Niggas eat
no,
chicken
no.
and beer together all the time. Relax, no song with Ludacris.
Nah, I'm a Fuse fan. My girl,
Well, you a huge fan of
look,
everybody.
my girl says it's her cousin. I always joke her about it.
What makes her? She serious or she
She
joking?
dead ass. Like,
Wow, so maybe he is.
she, you know, why cap about something like that? I don't think
But
she's
what makes
like
her say
lying that she thinks that.
Yeah, but,
But
I don't think it's true. Yeah.
I could be like, what's his name then?
I've heard her say,
I
go
think it's like
Luda.
Chris.
I heard her do that before.
Christopher. What's Ludacris' name for real?
Look, nigga.
That ain't the point. I
I
mean,
don't know. Shit. Look, I don't be out here.
Chicken and Beer, y'all. Go get that album.
You're about 15 years too late. Fuck.
Your favorite,
Let's go.
put the names on top again. One time for IG. Alright. You know, they changed up the like settings and shit.
Oh, okay. I thought you about to say
IG
something
changed the
else.
like
You said my
settings.
favorite what?
Your favorite, what do you call it? Social network. Nigga, you don't do nothing else. Oh, you
Go-
do Snap. You
go-
still do Snap. But
go-
you don't Snap, for real.
Go check my page. I got 7 posts up there. My favorite site. I don't be up there, motherfucker.
Well, it's your only site.
Yeah.
Other than, but you don't even be snapping, son. This
I don't
nigga
fuck
be
with that
snap
social media shit like
stalking, y'all. He don't never post a snap. I might have seen one snap out of this nigga through his whole career of snapping.
My career. Yeah,
Nigga's
I
career.
live my life and don't show it to the world. Pardon me. This guy, my social anxiety. Shouts out to Summer Walker. I'm with you, baby girl. But in all seriousness, fuck social media. But yeah, like, nigga, I
I'm
be
with
living
you,
my
but I'm a
life.
rapper, so I have no choice.
Barely. You feel me? That's a
Shout out to 29.
reach.
Drop.
That's a motherfucking reach.
Get in the
cuz.
comments. Tell me what you think. Every episode, like.
That's a reach, though.
And so far, through any of these topics, man, if you disagree, you want to combat the topic, jump in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
I'm with you. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm always down for a good conversation.
IG, they ain't really much. The whole like shit, like
Yeah, I
I don't
think-
understand it.
I think it's a business ploy or whatever, because you the one who talked about that as far as Facebook, how they kind of cut you off from the people that
Oh, yeah,
follow
yeah,
you
yeah,
and that you
yeah.
friends with.
Yeah.
You got to pay for shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's just the same thing. They just trying to find. They're basically now trying to figure out a way. Like Facebook been out long enough. We kind of figured out how to make some money advertising.
yeah.
All right, let's do the same
Big
shit
money,
with them.
too.
You know what I'm saying? They own Instagram anyway, so I think
Mm-hmm.
they like, yo, let's figure this shit out too. You know, so how to make some money with this shit as well. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all this shit is business is business, man. You know what I'm saying? It might
Yeah.
come out as free. Oh, it's fun. You know, they paid $1 billion for Instagram a
So-
few years ago, so it's
So
about
you
time
telling
something
me
makes some
that
money.
if you want to see your likes, you might got to go and pay for
No,
that
that's
shit?
the thing. I think you can see it, but
Oh, I'm tripping.
yeah,
yes, there.
like I could see if I post something today, I get 20 likes. I could see it. If you post something today, you get 50 likes. You can see it, but
but
other
I
people
can't see your shit.
It'll literally say like, say right now, if I post something, say your brother likes it, you'll see it says your brother's name liked it, and then tens of others. Like I told you on the
I don't
Drake
get the
post, or
business.
somebody.
I don't get the business.
Yeah, me
in
neither.
that.
Like, I think it's
There's
just
something
about
more
like,
to it, man.
yeah, there's some other shit going on, but
Because I understand what Facebook do with the whole moderation of, like, let's say, like, I think the limit on Facebook is 5,000 friends.
Yep.
But, like, not even 2,000 of them see your shit, like, when you post.
until you pay,
And and then certain friends, you can be friends with people and not be following them. So you go
Friends.
follow them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy. But I think they do it because so many motherfuckers is artists and want to get their shit seen. Not even just rappers, just
Yeah,
I be seeing
artists in
other
general,
shit.
yeah.
Just trying to be entrepreneurs. So they like, all right, you ain't gonna be able to spread your word like this easy. Like Facebook is making it too easy for y'all to get y'all brand up. So we got to
Social
get
media in
ours up
general,
in the
yeah.
process. You know,
Social
we're
media in
helping you do
general.
this shit. So if you're gonna make money off of us, we're gonna make money off of you. So I get it. Cause I've paid $14 for 2 weeks of a sponsored video, and it wound up getting 2,500 views, which is cool. But I was questioning, am I really getting 2,000 views?
That's
for
how I
real?
always feel about that shit, man. Like,
You know,
yeah, bro.
and that shit bothered me a little bit because they could just say,
They could go
"Hey,
hit
you
a
paid
button.
$14, boom," and it says 2.4K. So it's like,
The 2,000 people.
why don't my
yeah,
comments add up?
True.
Why don't these?
It could because it's whack.
Boom, never, nigga. My shit
Nah,
fire.
yeah, I'm
Chapter
dead.
29. Like I said, let me put it up there real quick. All
Damn,
right, boom.
look at that. You see what time it is? About time to wrap this shit up. But anyway, my man. This nigga trying to play football.
Man, fuck out of here. I'm
Yeah,
stretching, nigga.
Sit my feet back.
Getting all
man.
happy and shit. He had to announce he playing pussy with me.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, right. I'm about to reach across the table.
What you gonna do? Reach across the table for?
Make that yellow face turn red.
Slap that fucking beard off your cheeks,
Come on,
nigga.
man. It's me, bruh. You know what the fuck going on with me, boy?
Who the fuck? In other
Here we
news.
go. He switched that subject quick, but he don't want to talk.
Look, man, I ain't gonna do this for the camera. He a cameraman, you feel me?
Yeah, that's
I'll
why
wait till
barely
the cameras
on.
go off.
He like,
Yeah.
yo, we did a good
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Nigga be smiles and what do you say, smiles and Hallmark
Smiles
cards.
and Hallmark cards, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck out of here.
Mhm.
Alright,
Is
IG.
there anything else going on?
Boop.
Anything else important? I
Um,
guess I would say.
Alright, I mentioned this earlier, but we didn't get too into depth with it. And I should have mentioned it. I should have used it as the whole Disney Plus and streaming service. I should have.
Okay.
But
I don't know where you going.
they dropped a
Oh,
Harriet
yeah.
Tubman movie, and a lot of people are upset, and they're like, "Nah, fuck this. This ain't the real movie. Don't support this."
Wait, one question. Did you see any previews for this? Because I seen.
No.
You know, YouTube
No.
does all that shit where they put the TV ads and commercials or whatever.
I didn't see it on Facebook.
I didn't
nothing.
see nothing, bro. I swear to God, I didn't know it was out till I told you my god brother stopped by here, chopped it up with us, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm about to go see that Harriet Tubman movie." I'm like,
He was going to the movies. Oh, it hit theaters.
I'm assuming so. He said he was about to go see it.
Man, I thought this shit went straight to streaming.
Nah, he said I'm about to go see it, so I'm assuming it's in theaters.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but
Well,
if so, then y'all blame my god brother. But that's what he said.
well, the stories
I ain't
I'm
seen it.
hearing
Yeah,
is that, and it paints a bad picture on black men. Like
of course it does.
But they're saying that there's. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I hadn't seen it. I just heard there's supposedly a what do you call him? A bounty hunter who's out to get her and the slave she's freeing. But he's a black man, and supposedly a white man basically saves the day, and boom, that's the Underground Railroad. Boom.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah, I'd watch it for sure, but
yeah.
it's probably gonna irritate me. Like, oh really? That's what we doing? Okay,
Mhm.
you know.
And then that whole Tulsa, Oklahoma shit, the Black Wall Street. I don't know the name of the movie, but the previews look pretty good. They're putting out a movie.
See, I ain't seen no previews for that. I ain't seen none for that either.
that shit look
See, they be
hard.
wearing all them other movies out though, but when it comes to shit like this, they ain't pushing that shit at all in
You
my
know
face.
they not, and especially not in this day. Not what's going on right now. They not trying to hear that shit. And they ain't trying to have more white people on nigga side saying Black Lives Matter. They ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah,
You see, they got Kaepernick to stop kneeling.
yeah.
Yeah, they ain't trying to hear that shit. But
I mean, like I said, I watch both of them bitches. Don't get it twisted,
Uh-huh.
but it's just like I ain't seen nothing about it, so it's kind of weird to me.
I want them to be like telling the real story. That's all that really matter at the end of it all.
Because they always put their own little twist on it. You know what I'm saying? Like how you said the other movie where they got the white man saving the day or whatever. Shouts out to all our white listeners. Nothing against y'all personally,
No,
but you know how
My
they
mom's
do.
white.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
get a pass, guys.
Yeah. So you get to talk about both sides.
Talk about both
You just get it when they
sides.
fuck niggas and fuck them crackers too. Okay.
I can do it. I got
Okay.
the power. I wield the power.
The funny thing about that though,
Infinity
this is
Stones.
side note, but you should actually be offended by both. Somebody say, technically speaking, but you're really black. But somebody be like, fucking cracker, you should be like, you say fucking nigger. You should get offended both ways.
I just keep in mind that still a nigga to them. So
That's
it
a
don't
fact.
even matter.
Yeah. I know for sure. Like,
I got white family that probably as soon as I close the door, but I'm goddamn nigger.
yeah, that's funny as fuck.
So that's out of the way.
Goddamn
Boop.
nigger.
We did Popeyes.
Yeah,
Boop.
that'd be funny as hell.
We did. Let's talk about. All right, so let's talk about Tip.
Pause.
T.I.P. Harris.
Pause. Okay, there we go.
Clifford. That's better. I'll take that.
Clifford.
I was gonna just add more on to his name, like, cause he has so many accomplishments, and he's that nigga award winning. You know how people do with their name.
Oh yeah, Academy Award winning, Grammy nominated,
Anthropist. Is that
philanthropist.
Good God, you can tell that nigga got a GED.
Stupid mother. No, I'm just kidding. Jokes. It's
But
jokes,
I
man.
said
Relax.
that. Sorry, y'all.
What's the word?
What
The P word. Philanthropist.
Philanthropist. Sorry.
Yeah. That was
Stephen
funny.
A. What Stephen A. say?
What's that?
Lay off the
Yeah, that's the thing. He ain't
weed.
been smoking. You feel me?
Ain't even been smoking. That's why I'm stupid right now. I ain't been smoking. Yeah, I put the weed down, y'all.
The
Man.
weed enhances you. Okay.
Yeah, facts.
I respect.
But Clifford Harris,
That's funny.
you know, everybody is gunning for this nigga because he said something about his. He didn't even say. Basically,
Yeah.
you know, everybody knows the situation about his daughter's. What is it, hymen?
Yep. He gets it checked at the gynecologist or whatever. Yeah. You don't have a daughter, but you have a son. So, could you ever see yourself doing anything like that?
No, hell no. I could see like our daughter's very young. I'm gonna just put 10 on it, like being one of the youngest. I'm not gonna go into teenage years.
Yeah.
And there's something wrong with her vagina. Maybe it's like a little red area. And she's gonna be the one to check and say, "Hey, baby, come here and look at this." I'll pull up and look and be like,
I don't give a fuck. I'm looking. It ain't like I'm looking at my daughter sexually.
Yeah. I'm
too,
mature enough to like,
yeah, what the fuck going
decipher the two. Like, what the
sure.
fuck? Like, type games niggas think it is. But you know, I'll look and be like, okay, I don't have one of those, but that don't look right. I've seen
somebody dying after that. After that thought crossed my mind, this shit don't look right. Somebody about to die. Unless y'all be just that some cream or some shit she had put in the eye.
Let's pull up to the daycare. Let's check these cameras.
For real.
You know what the fuck going on.
That's a fact.
But when she started reaching them teenage years and she starts hitting her that time of the month.
15, 16, 17.
She has boyfriends. That's not my business.
What isn't? Because this is a good conversation now. What's not your business?
It's my business who she hangs around and shit, who she's with.
Yeah.
It's my business what time she comes in at night.
Yeah.
You know, it's my business to discipline her. But it's not my business to go, you know, the girl, would I want to know if she's a virgin or not?
I want to know, but then I don't. Because if I knew, this is the thing, it depends on how it goes. She said, "Oh yeah, I'm a virgin, whatever." I'm like, "Yes, keeping it holy, baby girl." But that's what I'm gonna say. On the flip side, if I find out she's not, I'm like, "Oh Lord, my baby girl, fucking like."
But she could be a virgin and
be sucking dick. Yeah, exactly.
Or her butthole could be. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what's funny? I've thought about that shit in regards to my sons and my daughters. Not that, but like they gonna be fucking at some point.
Yeah,
it sounds fucked up. So the sons, I don't really care too much. I care, but like he gonna be fucking. I'm a man, so I know what it is. Like,
yeah, I don't even have to ask no questions.
When you get in there, boy, woo, yeah, you just be safe, but have fun. But when it comes to my daughter, it's like I want her to be safe and have fun, but not till you're 30, you know. But I don't even have a child, so on some serious shit, though, I be thinking like, man, like example be, all right, you got a child, but say your daughter come home. It's like on Bad Boys 2. She got a little boy with her. She's, "Oh, Dad, this is my boyfriend," whatever the fuck his name is.
I'm not gonna raise the kid like they did,
But I'm just thinking, I'm looking at him going, if y'all ain't fucking, at some point, you gonna be fucking my daughter. Or when she get married or whatever, she 25, it's like 30, 35, it's like, because it don't matter if I'm 60 years old, she's still my baby girl, she's my daughter. Granted, I'm not saying that when my son, like, he bring home a girl, it's like, oh, he doing the fucking, like, so what? You know what I'm saying?
When I met my girl, she was 19, bro. I met her parents. Nigga, that I thought about that. Like,
Man,
man,
I think about
like,
that
this
shit,
your
bro.
daughter. Like, I'm in your house. I wonder, do you think like it's like? Well, obviously we grown here, but it's like. Anyway, shout out
that's
to
why
my
you-
in-laws.
That's why you got to get a girl who don't got no dad in her life.
Oh,
jokes. It's fucking jokes. It's a podcast. Y'all gotta get this shit. Y'all watch the shit more. I won't have to say crazy shit. But no, on some real shit though, like that's what you gotta do. But thank me later, guys. But no, in all seriousness, like I think about that shit, man. It's like nigga come home, I'm just looking. Well, my daughter come home and I'm looking with this nigga with him. I mean, granted, people say, "Oh, y'all so immature." No, I'm mature enough to know like what's going on and shit. Look, don't ever let me hear that shit because
ain't that nigga staying
I'm
the
shooting.
night. Ain't that get your own crib, baby. Get your own crib, baby. I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to stay to fucking Sarah's house. Yeah, Sarah, aka Sean. Yeah, right. You're right.
Like, nah, man.
You can say that shit you want to. Just because she ain't at your crib don't mean they ain't doing it in the car or something.
Look at this shit getting deep.
I ain't having no child. Fuck it. I done wait this long.
See,
Fuck
and I'm
this
not
shit,
gonna
cuz.
stress my daughter out to the point where she can't tell me shit. That's what I'm afraid of.
We made the jokes, but no, I say all the time. I do be like mentally. I be thinking, I'll probably give my son a little more leeway, but I'm not gonna do that shit because I don't want her to be like, why you give? Especially if he's older, like, or no, especially if he's younger, and it's like, say she 3 years older, like, why the fuck he get to do shit at 13? I ain't get to do till I was 16, pushing 17. You know. So and then I damn sure ain't gonna keep her. What's that shit called? Like constricted or restricted in the house and all that. Hell nah, cause when she get out here, more than likely she gonna be wilding like a motherfucker. So like you said, I'd rather talk to her, let her, come to me, tell me certain shit. Like a lot of times I've heard girls say they'd be more comfortable with their dads than their moms sometimes, which is kind of crazy when you think about the fact that y'all got the same
genders and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I guess it's just maybe it's how the dad is, but I think I'll be honest with you. I'm like cool, laid back nigga. I think male, female, whatever, my kids gonna come tell me whatever, because I'm not gonna be on their ass about shit like that. As long as you're being safe, you're not getting in trouble, whatever. But I kind of don't blame T.I. for like being a little extra, because if you go get pregnant, who gonna be taking care of this baby?
Right. And people like bashing this nigga for it, like on the outside look. Everybody on the outside looking in just bashing the shit out my man's.
I could understand the bashing for the
the fact that
it's so intrusive, my nigga. Like he give me my results. Let's say he was joking.
I
but
didn't
it's
even hear what he said, honestly.
Yeah, he was like he go to the gynecologist, and
this was part of the show. Or?
He said this on the podcast, and he was like,
okay.
They took the shit down after they got all the backlash. And let me come here and say some shit like, let T.I. come here and say that shit.
I don't know why they took it down. It's gonna last.
It's the internet, nigga. Once something hits the internet, that shit is there forever.
Yeah.
But just to summarize the shit, he was like, yeah, I could take my daughter to the gynecologist to make sure that like her hymen's still intact.
Right.
Which they say your hymen can get broke from horseback riding and playing sports and shit.
He's word.
Well, she don't ride no bikes. She don't play sports. She be in the house most of the time. Expeditiously. I tell her, get your ass in this house expeditiously. But in all seriousness, basically he was like,
great T.I. impression, by the way.
Yeah, I try to do okay with the shits. But basically, he was like, "Oh, she don't be doing none of that extra stuff." He's like, "So, doc, just give me my results." And she's 18, which means that she got to sign some shit, like doctor-patient confidentiality or whatever.
It's me.
So it's like she got to sign some shit to say my dad can see it. Baby, when she was 14, 15, 16, 17,
did she not sign?
I think she did. And I'm like,
she probably signed unknowingly.
Nah, like they right there. Like, do you want him to see it? Like, she got to be like, yes, I give you permission. Type shit.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So,
all right. Well, since then they said she's unfollowed him and the family from.
They said she was
IG.
up there liking tweets, like certain shit that's T.I. you doing too much and you being too intrusive in her life and shit like that, and intrusive and whatever. And
I do understand the other folks' stance on it too.
I actually understand everybody's perspective.
Yeah, it ain't like
I'm in the gray area. I'm literally in the middle. Like
I said
nothing
that
wrong with being a protective dad, but you going a little too far in my opinion too.
I said the exact. Somebody was debating me on Facebook about it,
yeah.
And I said, for me, the exact words, a gray area ain't a gray area.
No, I'm in the middle.
So
I understand.
Me
what you
and the
did,
woman agreed to disagree in peaceful terms, because I thought it was gonna get to where, and then we had a good conversation. But then, hours later, somebody else want to jump in.
Yeah, after y'all died down.
Yeah, started. Yeah, we didn't even respond to the bitch. I'm gonna say bitch because she jumped in. Y'all dumbasses. She got no response from no. Yeah, like these are opinions. You have to be able to debate these things.
Yeah, bro, without
getting in your feelings and getting mad and wanting to take it personal. Chill.
Yeah.
You know, if she could agree, I mean, she could disagree and say, well, this person, you talking about my... Fuck out of here.
And maybe I would have gave you a response had you came more accordingly. Like, I mean, look, it's like if a motherfucker get in the comments right now and start saying some dumb shit to us, nigga, I'm whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can go back and forth for a little bit. I got a little time on my hand, but
I ain't no back and forth Facebook.
that shit.
Once you go back and forth with me on Facebook, like you try to, I'm gonna either block you right then. I'm just start responding.
I mean, I don't really be on Twitter, but if you know niggas get shit going on Twitter or whatever, motherfuckers start going back and forth. Motherfuckers start going back and forth. It's cool. Like I'm not. Like, first off, I ain't with all the like the dumb thugging or whatever, the tough talk on the internet.
I'm gonna pull up on you.
Yeah, giving address.
I'm just
Speaking of that, as a side note, did you see that shit with Cardi gave somebody her ad? Like they was talking shit about her. She made a comment about Nicki or something, some shit like that. So then somebody was like going at it, and she was like, well, you know, I'm gonna drop my Addy B there. So then, I think it was like, at least he seemed like it. If I'm wrong, my bad, bro. But he seemed like a gay dude or whatever. He was like, yes, bitch, whatever. We on the corner. Like he like was like, you know, Instagram live. And he was,
motherfuckers clout
she pulled up too though. Cardi pulled up too,
word.
like, you know, so what's up? I'm here. Da, 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 da. She was like in the back of a Jeep type shit. Some of the story might be wrong, but whatever. I seen the video. I'm going off memory. And she pulled up like, yeah, I'm here. So be careful when you say shit, because I really will pull up. And it's like, that's cool, but
nothing happens to the bit or nigga or whatever.
But my thing is, Cardi, you
What
got
you
too
pull
much
up
to
for?
lose though.
Yeah, you got too much.
Yo, she a
to be
superstar.
stupid
You
now.
got a
Like,
daughter and
we
shit.
just
Like,
switched
what if he
subjects.
there with the blick? Like, I'm about to go
'Cause I had
off.
some more to go.
Oh nah,
That's
you know, you
okay.
good. I just had to throw that shit out
I
there.
didn't
talking
hear
on
about
the
that. That
internet
shit
and
ain't go
bro.
viral and none of that.
It was out
That's
there. a little
Cardi.
bit.
Like,
It was out there a little bit.
yeah. I enjoy. She's
I like that gangster
funny,
shit.
man.
Yeah, I
She's
like
funny
keep it
as
gangster, but
fuck.
like sometimes you gotta know when to not keep it
Yeah,
gangster.
they not. You got chill.
I'm gonna keep it gangster. Like I'm gonna pull up. Like I'm in the car behind that car or something. Like my niggas gonna hop out and they ain't gonna do shit. They just gonna pull up on you. Like saw the shit you was talking about, Cardi. I'm gonna roll down the window. Like, what's up, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do nothing.
But nothing happened to the person.
Nah, she just showed him like I'll drop the
I
address
will
and I'll
pull
be
up.
there, nigga.
Oh,
Like,
okay, all right.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't
So
gonna be
respect that
capping.
shit. Yeah,
That's
like,
respectable.
I'm really a
than a
gangster,
motherfucker.
nigga. Like, you know.
Yeah,
But-
I like Cardi. Like, not too
Ain't what
big
you
of
said
a fan
on
of her
one, man.
music.
So you was dissing
No.
the homie.
Word up.
Yeah, you was dissing Big Blood Cardi, nigga.
Sorry, Cardi. I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
But I don't recall. But I
no, we were just talking about rhythm and flow.
Oh well, she's funny as fuck up there. I was about
Yeah.
to mention that.
Mm-hmm.
Next season, I hope to see her up there. I don't know if Tip gonna be there.
Why?
So that controversy wouldn't.
Oh
switch.
shit, you right though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love to do that. He
Yeah.
probably signed. Well, I think it was like a 1-year contract or some shit like that.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So he might not.
Cause you know they have the gas.
I'm
they
gonna have him up there
Snoop.
more for that reason. Like shit, you gonna give me more views. Like, I don't give a fuck. What y'all gonna do? What's the worst you
What
gonna
it
do?
though? People would be like, let's not support this nigga, especially females. Let's not support this nigga.
But if
Talking
people,
about checking hymens and.
but think about it. All the people that enjoyed the show and all the people that love Cardi, like they gonna be checking your hymen.
Nigga, I'm right now, bitch. I
Oh,
ain't want to say. I ain't even want to say that. Fuck you.
No,
nigga.
you literally just said
This
something.
nigga said
No, he
he's
literally
checking your hymen.
No, y'all heard it. He said
What
blase.
the
He
fuck?
literally said blase blah hymen and then start pulling down there. So I don't know what the fuck.
Alright,
you
I gotta get your stance.
Come
It's
on,
like-
man. Shit.
Nigga,
I ain't copping no please though.
That's why I
mean,
tried to like hide it.
You did not do a good job. You literally said hymen pulls nuts. Like,
I did,
yes,
Well, I
nigga.
ain't
We'll
bad.
see when we go and upload and do all our shit. We gonna see.
but
But you can go back to
as
the
far as tip,
shit. Yeah.
as far as the Clifford shit,
Big red dog. All right, go ahead, man. Niggas is childish.
but Pornhub came forward and offered this girl a
This
meal.
This nigga talk about tips and then jump to porn. What the fuck?
Hey man, it's the same subject. They offered her a meal to lose her virginity on camera. First off, I will say, if I was her, first off,
Steal my point.
I'm Tip's daughter. Huh?
Don't steal my point.
I don't even know what your point is.
Okay.
If I was her, I'm Tip's daughter. I feel disrespected that you would offer me such low pricing because
True.
you know who my father. Start talking like Tip. Put us in Tip voice. You know who my father is, and yeah, no.
I feel you. Nah.
I feel like the price should be higher. Not saying
At
she
least-
should do it.
No, but if you
Not saying she should
I
do
agree
it.
1,000% with you. Like my whole thing was, I think you the first person told me that because I have not seen that anywhere. But I heard about it from you, and maybe that was it. But
I'm not even 100% sure on it, but I've seen it.
no.
times.
Yeah. So you, hey, look, if it
I
happened,
hate to be
cool.
one of
If
them
it
niggas
didn't,
that get they info off Facebook. But this is where I got it from.
look, there's a lot of us that's wrong because, like I said, you said it, and then it's like I heard it or seen it somewhere. Maybe it was you that told me twice. But my whole thing about that is like, first and foremost, $1 million.
And your daddy got that, my nigga.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. So
your daddy got way more than
but
that.
my thing, like I
Should-
said to you
should.
before, is like, is he gonna give her $1 million not to do it? You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like if he ain't about to give her a meal, she be like, "Well, nigga, fuck what my dad got. He giving me $1 million not to do it." You know. But she don't really strike me as that type of girl.
Like,
nah,
bro,
she don't strike me as that type.
Yeah, I
don't
hope
see that.
not. And her daddy should not have to match the meal.
No, you shouldn't. But that's what I'm saying. Like if somebody want to say, "Well, Tip got $1 million," so that's disrespectful to offer her that. That don't mean she got $1 million.
She don't need the clout. Yeah, facts. She don't need the clout. Obviously, she got it by now. And she don't need the bread per se. Like she don't necessarily.
How do you know that? Tip might not get him no
very
money.
sure she's covered expeditiously.
Okay.
I'm very sure Tip ain't like gonna let her go out sad.
I don't think so
You
either.
know.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But a lot of these celebrities will tell you like they like,
Yeah.
this money is my money. Like I
And
take
I'm with
care
the
of you and I
shits.
put you in college.
Yeah, I ain't gonna like give you enough money to where you can go out here and buy a land, but just be fucking it up, you know.
You say you wouldn't?
No, I'm not gonna. If I, it depends on what my pockets are.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You got
But-
50 million, like some shit.
Oh, shit.
Tip got a lot of money.
My
Like
son,
Tip, at least
all
20,
right, I'll
30.
put it like this: if I got 50 million, I'll throw some meals
so you
in
got
my
20. Let's
son's
just say
bank
you got
account.
20. Make it a little lower.
Okay, I throw a few mil in my son's bank account, but he not touching that till he reaches a certain age.
They do shit like that.
If
though.
he wants something, he can
They
come
do
to
shit
me
like
about
you
it.
get to touch like 100,000 or something when you're 18. Then like if it was $1 million or $2 million, you get to touch like 200,000 when you're 18.
Fair.
You get like 100,000 a year till you get
Fair.
like 25, and then you get the rest.
Teens do stupid shit. Like,
But I ain't gonna front
Used
though.
to be a
This
teen.
maybe granted there's a teen. Yeah, you right. But I feel like I'm pretty financially, like I'm a decently minded person or whatever when it comes to finances and shit. So I was like, I feel like I'm gonna teach my child about money like from the time they in the womb. I'm gonna be talking to the stomach like that till they get 15, 16, 18, 20, 25. Don't mean they won't still fuck it up. But I'm just saying like, you start that's one thing too. I say like. Me personally, I'm gonna introduce them to money early. Like I'm gonna let them play with money. I'm gonna let them do whatever. So you know what I'm saying? It's just a piece of paper. Now it's valuable, motherfucker. It's valuable, motherfucker. But
that's how you gonna tell them. You gonna tell your child it's valuable, motherfucker.
Probably, whatever. But it's some valuable shit, little nigga. You feel me? But in all honesty, yeah, I probably like let them play with money and let them understand that this shit is valuable. Like you said, little side hustle. We used to do chores for money and shit like that. They might be well off, but so. You know what I'm saying? You still could do chores like I used to do, so you understand
Humble
the value.
yourself,
like,
little nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like you doing dishwashers and shit, but whatever. I might make you just wash the dishes so you can make some money. Just to prove a point.
Mop something.
All that shit just to prove a point.
Robots.
Oh, they coming. The robots is coming, y'all. You better prepare.
Nigga,
Oh, no, they here.
Finna hop subjects.
Yeah, we could do that shit. Nah,
they taking Walmart employees' jobs.
No, I mean to send this to the group chat. There's this thing. It's in Russia. They got robots. It's like a man, like it looked like skin and everything on. It's like a man looking robot, and they like trying them shits out. I guess at like the workplace or whatever.
Now,
yeah, shit getting real, bro.
Just like Tesla, it's gonna be a little while for they just start letting them hit the streets, just flood the streets with them. But when they do, and when they get that shit together,
I think it's gonna be like our robot, where everybody has a personal robot. Now that might not happen in our lifetime, but I think the future gonna get like that.
Well, a lifetime. I don't know how long you plan to live.
You know me. I say at least 90.
Shit.
I'm pushing for 85 on that.
That's some years now.
Yeah, you right.
Think about how fast technologically we are advancing. Like it's
we slowing down right now. Like
I think it's just gonna pick up and just
maybe.
Like I think it's gonna be really
I feel like
fast.
it's like the ultra rich probably already got robots like that.
Like
you know
next
what I'm
5
saying?
years, like something. We're gonna have some shit we did not.
Oh
see
no, that's a
coming.
good thing.
Shit,
if you had to say something, I'm gonna say 10, even 20. I'll give you 20.
We're gonna
what
have
you
some
think
shit
what you think we're gonna have?
see coming.
What you think? If you had to, what's something you could see as a possibility in 20 years?
Holograms are already a thing.
True.
People do this shit. Well, that's already a thing.
So I'm saying, like, that's why I'm like, what are they really gonna drop on?
And I've seen YouTube videos where the shit that's not out, but people are talking about.
For sure,
I'm like thinking about like, did you see like the new Razor that's coming out?
A phone or like an actual Razor?
I don't know if it's a for sure. I guess we gotta wrap this shit up.
Well, where is blinking?
She blinking.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, we at 110. We just going off.
Yeah, at this point we were just rambling.
Oh, for sure.
By now, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. You got anything that interests you want to talk about? Get in the comments.
Ask some questions and shit. Hell,
you know, once again,
hit
follow
niggas
us.
up, Some people do be showing love and shit too. Shout out to
we
y'all. You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
every bit of that.
Yeah.
You know,
It'd be a few people, but
You
shit,
know,
you know
more
what I'm saying? I'm
content
always down for a
coming soon.
conversation. You heard?
facts.
Probably say that in the beginning of the next one, like just because motherfuckers might not make it to the end.
Yeah, it is
You know,
what
so
it
I'm gonna
is.
just start saying that shit, like, you know what I'm saying, shouting out people who be showing love for real and really supporting or whatever.
Yeah, man. Once again, like I said, subscribe, like, all that good shit, man.
Yeah, we out.
Till next time, yeah. we
Gonna
out.
bust a dance move on one time.
Not today. Ain't
Niggas
giving
was
up
dancing
about
like a
me today.
motherfucker.
When?
Niggas here- Earlier, you was Millie rocking
This
and
nigga.
moonwalking and shit. I'm
I
lying.
can't even Millie Rock. Y'all, I'm almost 30. I'm not up. I'm not hip to none of
Nigga
this
gonna
shit.
Millie rock and break his motherfucker arm.
Look, I
Shit.
crunk that Soldier Boy. I ain't gonna lie back then. I even wasn't feeling that shit.
Shout out
Anyway,
Soulja Boy.
man, bye. Bye. Bye.
Oh man, that's funny.
To be honest with you, I don't give a fuck about a feature. Go solo just to show yo, I don't need ya. I don't need ya. Why? You can't keep up. I'm chillin', bitch. I'm chillin'. Got my feet up. I'm a family man, I'm a jolly dude, but that don't mean I won't bother you. Speak on shit that I been did. You talk about what you'll probably do. My vibe's always positive, but there's always somebody who wanna try it, nigga, wanna die, nigga. I'll show your ass what that shotty do. Lord, please can you forgive me for my sins, yeah. Could've sworn you put me out there, bitch, to win, yeah. Lord, please can you forgive me for my sins, yeah. I could've sworn you put me out there, bitch, to win, 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 but win, 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 win. You see, I can't take no more losses. Yeah, it's time to show 'em what the boss is. Yeah, you see, I can't take no more losses. Yeah, it's time to show 'em what the boss is. Yeah, gotta lead by example. Stop talking about it, be about it, we'll see about it. Every night I talk to God like, Lord, please can you forgive me for my sins, yeah. Could've sworn you put me out there, bitch, to win, yeah. Lord, please can you forgive me for my sins, yeah. I could've sworn you put me out there, bitch, to Lord, please can you forgive me for my sins, yeah. Could've sworn you put me out there, bitch, to win, yeah. Lord, please can you forgive me for my sins, yeah. I could've sworn you put me out there, bitch, to win, 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 but win, 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 yeah, win, yeah.